It turns out that the creature with gnashing teeth in the dark void that consumed Storm and Magneto was the omnipotent manifestation of the dark side of human consciousness, the X-Men's longtime adversary, the Shadow King. The Shadow King quickly divides the two Omega-level mutants and begins mocking, tormenting, patronizing, and enticing Storm and Magneto to succumb to the darkest shadows of their respective former selves. First, the Shadow King confronts Storm with a cohort of abstract entities, one of which being the Annihilation Mask. Storm unleashes her fury and attacks the Shadow King's conjured strawman. The Shadow King highlights Storm's hero complex and exposes her addiction to responsibility. Meanwhile, the Shadow King confronts Max with the tyrannical, bigoted, Homo superior version of Magneto. Max would not use magnetism to face his shadow, rather acknowledgement and forgiveness. Max accepted his sins, forgave himself, and embraced Magneto as his necessary, ill-managed evil. Moving forward, Max chose to use discernment and discretion to evolve him into a better Magneto. Meanwhile, Storm is also on the verge of her own breakthrough. Storm accepts the Shadow King's existence and chooses to face him full throttle. The Shadow King tries to entice Storm to succumb to her own ego, but the goddess of the elements realizes that she is not alone and that teamwork is a strength. She gracefully extends her arm and is magically joined by a reformed Magneto. The two harmoniously blend their powers as they did to defeat Uranos, and send forth an electromagnetic Omega-level attack that destroys the Shadow King. But not without cost. Such a feat drains Storm's life force, and she insists Magneto return to the world without her. But the master of magnetism refuses and proclaims that he too can give his life force to Storm because he is power incarnate and can use it as such. Back in the world of the living, under the guidance of Adam Brashear, the mother of Galactus uses her powers as defibrillators to resuscitate Storm. After gaining her composure, Storm directs the attention to the portal as something is coming through, taking form. The master of magnetism had once again turned his key and had returned to the world he tried to conquer, the world he tried to unite. Magneto had returned to smite evil and liberate his people.